Okay, so this is kind of a short video on soldering posts to the back of little earrings. These are all sterling silver. So what I've done is I've cut really tiny little pieces of silver solder, medium. For me, I would use medium. Personally, I'd never use soft. I don't think it's strong enough. So I like things that are going to hold up for a long time. So anyways, what I did is I took a little ball burr and I made a little indent in the back. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of flux here and I'm going to put it onto the little area here that I made the indentation. And then what I'm going to do is take my torch, heat up that area, there we go. I mean, you don't need much, not too much flux really. And so the next thing to do, try and do this so you can see, is I'm going to take my pick, and actually, you know, if you take a little bit of flux and you put it on the end of the pick, and then you take your torch and you kind of heat that up, it helps a great deal when you got to pick up a piece of solder. And then I'm going to take that solder and I'm just going to heat up my piece right into that little dimple. Okay, now once I've done that, now you have a selection of tweezers you can use. Some people like the self-locking ones. They have self-locking ones like this that have a little slide on it. I like to use one that I just lock myself. And so what we'll do here is you want to take a tiny bit of flux and put it on the bottom of your post there. Now you can do this all ahead of time, but I'm just doing it kind of one at a time so you can see what I'm doing. So now that I have it like this, I would then, and you know, actually, let's see, and we'll start on this end. I would heat this up. When it flows, you're done. You want to check it from all angles, make sure it's straight, and then you set that one aside and move on to the next one. And so the next one, we'll go through this again. We'll take the flux, put it on the post. Helps to have two tweezers so you can actually move it down a little bit. So now I am right-handed, and my non-dominant hand is actually holding the tweezer. That's just the way I learned. You can do it the other way. It's however you've learned. Okay, that's soldered on. You want to check it, make sure it's straight, set it down. We'll do one more here. This time we'll just position it in the tweezer. Take a tiny bit of flux, put it on the bottom. Find where we made the little dimple and we added the solder. Set it right down on there. Once it solders, check to see if it's straight. Now this is straight, but let's say it wasn't straight. So what I would do is I would grab it, I'd heat it up again, and I'd move it. Then I would hold it, and then I'd be done. And so that is how I solder a post onto the back of a tiny little earring. And I hope this helps you. Thank you.